Let's be honest, you may be a new player and you may not know how to make money or know the exact values of different items that you can make money with. Well, welcome to Borgaboo's Money Guide! Or whatever this video is going to be called, because I have not thought of that. I just went like, hey, let's just make a guide for everyone who needs help with. Hee hee. Hee hee. So welcome. So I'm going to be teaching you all the basics that you need to know of what robberies exist and how to make the best outcome of money that you can make. So I'm going to be doing this in 4 different categories. The first one being the police, the second being the criminals, the third being the syndicates, and then the fourth will be all the value of items that you can get as, well, a criminal or syndicate or wherever it is. So I'm going to teach you all that today, and hopefully it helps you out and gain the most money you can as possible. First off, go over to this location right here. It is the Crystal Club and Resort, which I just marked there on the map. It's right over there, bright blue icon, and you want to claim this wheel right here. You spin it, but I need to wait 14 minutes. What it does is that you're guaranteed to win something valuable. It can be 120,000 cash, it can be a diamond, it can be 30,000 cash, 20,000, 10,000, or even a money printer. There's a lot of good rewards that you can get, so make sure to log in every day and claim these valuable rewards, because this can actually help you quite a bit. Can especially speed you up if you actually get pretty lucky. But make sure to claim this every day. You may have to wait 15 minutes to claim them. But let's get over to the first things first. The police. First things first. I will be a police officer and I will be only using a pistol and a UMP. Let me just go ahead and equip it. This is the one right here, but I'm going to go ahead and get it from the gun store because I already have it. And I do want to do those weapon crates for another showcase. So yeah, this is what I'm going to equip as a police officer. A Model 8870, a pistol, and a UMP. This is what new players typically have, so I'm gonna be equipping those so I can help you guys get the most money you can as a new player. First things first, to get the most money out of a police officer, you have to arrest people. So people like syndicates or criminals, but you can't just arrest syndicates. They're not gonna give you any cash if they're not wanted. So it is very important that you arrest criminals that have a wanted bounty. If they attack you though, then they will get a cash bounty of them and you will be able to arrest them. My tips would be to go after people that are alone. So I wouldn't recommend going after groups of enemies because you're probably going to get mowed down. So if you want to get the most money, I would probably join max servers. I would actually try to go after people either in cars and using a pistol, or just try to go after them individually, because I know you will struggle up against these players because usually it is the hardest to be a police officer. So we actually go right over here where this person is. We can go ahead and attack them right there and just, you know, we just attack them. I can even use this and I have slug ammunition and I can just knock them down. There we go. And I have them arrested. So that's going to give me almost 4,000 cash. So that's not bad, but we can definitely do better here. It looks like a police officer here needs some help. So let's go here and help them out. Here they are. So that we can just go ahead and just get them. So here they are. It looks like it is looks like a difficult criminal. There we go. We got them. They're down. Let's go ahead and arrest them. And we got some 3,000 cash right there. So pretty easy. Oh, goodness. Hey, they're helping them. Hold up, we need to get them. There we go. And we got 10,000 cash from that. So it's not bad making cash as a police. If you get the UMP, maybe even a shotgun as well, like the Model 870, then I don't think you'll have a hard time making cash as a new player. You also may be asking, why does my car look a bit silly? How is my default car really fast as well? Well, as a police officer, it is important to have the fastest vehicles in the game. And with the default car, you can actually make this go very, very fast. It is highly recommended that you max out all of your upgrades. You don't need a new car, just go ahead and upgrade all of your stats of your vehicles. This will incredibly help you out in police chases and it will definitely be quite a game changer. This will turn a slow vehicle into a pretty fast standard vehicle. I would recommend getting a new car if you max out your default car, because the more vehicles you have at fast speeds, the better it is with different situations. Right here, police chase, you might actually struggle against 2 people, so be very careful and always have more than 1 gun, so that way you can actually go against up these people. So let's go ahead, and we failed that one. So of course you're going to have a difficult time if you're going up against more than 1 person, so it is highly recommended you try to at least bring a friend with you, or only go up against 1 person. Because if you die too many times, you're going to end up losing money, and you know how much it costs to deploy a weapon. Like, for example, this UMP is 3,000, the Model 870 is 2,000, and it also costs a lot to refill your ammo. So the pistol, if I want to refill the pistol ammo, that's 1,200, so that can be pretty expensive. So in my recommendation for police officers, do not go after more than 1 person, because you may have a hard time, especially since if you have a pistol or if you only have a UMP or a shotgun. So it is recommended that you be careful and try not to die too much, because you're going to end up losing more money than you make. But let's go ahead and go to the next team, the criminals. Now criminals, this is the easiest way you can make money in this game. Simply just robbing the bank alone can actually make you a ton of money. So if we actually go into the bank, you can make a ton of money by going after these ATMs as well. You don't have to punch them, you can shoot them as well, and that will get rid of them way quicker. So if we go ahead, shoot them so we can get rid of these as fast as possible. There we go. We're gonna make a ton of money from that. Even though it's a little bit, it can greatly help you out. Next, you want to grab a C4 as well. It's always important to grab C4. If the bank vault is already open, then grab it anyway, because you may need it for later, and you also need it for other locations as well. So I'm going to help you out. Luckily, we got a gold vault, which we'll be able to make a ton of money easily from that, which is perfect. You're going to need a lot of money in regards to progression, to get new weapons, vehicles, and other stuff. So it's very important that you get as much money as you can from the bank. And let's go ahead and exchange it for more cash with the stuff that you stole from the vault. As always, try to avoid the police as much as possible, because they're going to slow you down. So it is always important to avoid the police as much as you can. Once you have filled up your bag, you can go over to the pawn shop right here and sell it for 9,750, depending how much you got from the bank. But we can go over to the criminal base, where you can actually double your loot. So let's actually go there right now. It can be located right over here, as you can see on the map. It's actually near the lock and load gun shop. So let's go there immediately. Once you're here, you can either go from the top, or you can go over to this cave right here and just quickly enter without needing to go through that hassle. Then you can talk to Sir B right here, and he'll give you some quick cash as well. So you can sell your loot, you get double. However, you need to wait around 4 hours until you get the maximum loot that you can get. You can talk to Sir B and sell the loot until you reach the 200,000 cap. So that's another good way to make cash. You could also go and get the AK-47 right here to help you out in combat. Once you do get the AK-47, it will help you out in terms of combat. So there's a police officer about to enter the building. I don't know where they're going to come from. Anyway, as possible, it looks like they're around here. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. So just attack them. There we go. And that's going to help you a lot in these situations. So there you go. Cop defeated. Besides the bank, there's also other ways to make money, such as these vaults right here. If you don't know, you can actually find these around the map. You have to do like a little puzzle, so let me just do this puzzle right there. Doop, 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 doop. And that's going to give you some loot as well, so make sure you go around the map, specifically the beach houses. You can also find them in little houses, such as this area right here. You can also find them in the small bank, I believe, as well. maybe in the bank as well. There's different locations that you could actually check out, so definitely check out those locations. These safes are really good to make money because sometimes they can actually get you really good loot. Like this right here, a ruby. That's easily 10,000 cash right there. Extremely good. And the best part is you can actually go to Serpy and double that money, so when the 4 hours is up, you can get even more money. So that's like a really easy way to make a lot of cash, which is incredible, which is exactly what you need as a new player. So let's go ahead and talk to Serpy. I want to sell my loot and I'm going to get 27,000 cash, and that's going to be a lot of money. So that's easily a ton of money that we made in a short time. We can also ask how much money I made. So I made around 46,000 cash, and he's going to give it to me within the 4 hours. So we still got about 3 of the 4 quarters that we need to fill up. So here's another location that I want you guys to also rob. The small bank is a really good way to make money because sometimes you can get really rich from this. So if we actually explode this and get in right now, we can actually get some gold, silver, and even some sapphires. There's a rare chance that you can get some emeralds as well as some, well, diamonds as well. So it really depends. At the moment, I got unlucky and got 5,000 cash, but you can get around 10,000s or even more depending on the luck, so you can actually be really lucky. Another thing that you want to do is also loot these drawers. Sometimes you can get really lucky and also get diamonds or even bitcoins from this, so this can be pretty helpful to make a lot of money as well. So yes, the best way to make money as a criminal is to rob the bank. Obviously, everyone knows that the best way to make money is robbing the bank, but also robbing those safes, robbing the ATMs, looking in drawers like these ones right here can easily make you a ton of money in a short amount of time. So definitely always go for those because it will actually help you out a lot. So make sure to do that, and I think you guys will have an easy time as well. Now, let's go over to the syndicates. To become a syndicate, just go over to Serpy and you can ask him to join and he'll, you know, rank you up to be a syndicate. This, what it does is that you become enemies with other syndicates. So you can actually attack other syndicates and claim their bounty. No, you cannot fight other criminals, only police and other syndicates. If you do attack other syndicates, you can actually kill them and actually claim their bounties, which is really good actually if you're in the crew or if you want to go ahead and go after other, you know, syndicates for cash. Being a syndicate is a very dangerous team because not only you can be attacked by other syndicates, but you can also lose your stuff because they need to kill you to claim your bounty. So I would highly recommend being a syndicate if you're a professional player who knows what they're doing. But let's go ahead and get some bounties. To make the best money as possible, as much as possible as a syndicate, you could do exactly as what criminals do. The only difference is that you can eliminate other syndicates for their bounties. So here's an example right here. Let me see if I can actually eliminate them. I don't think I'll get any cash from them because it doesn't look like they're wanted or anything. But let's do our best and see if we can take them out. There we go. Make sure to right click while aiming, and there we go. They are down. Let's see if we get any cash from them. Let's see. Here we go. Finish them off. And no, because they were wanted. We're not going to make any money from that. So yeah, as a tip, as a syndicate, it's exactly like criminals. You kill other syndicates to make money by claiming their bounties, like police officers. And it's just a more difficult team than criminals. Let's go and do the final thing, which is to see the value and other robberies that you can rob as criminals. So let's get into that. Now you know all the tips on how to make the most money on both the police, criminals, and syndicates. Now I'm going to show you guys the different items and locations that you can also make money to maximum your chances of getting the most money as much as possible. So the first is obviously being the small bank. You can make a ton of money just simply by just raiding it. So I have a C4 right here. Already showcases, but sometimes you can make even more money from these cash piles like I said earlier. So let's see how much we get. Looks like we got unlucky and only got 3,000, well, 2,000 from that. So it's all RNG. Make sure you are the first one to raid a small bank, because if someone else raids it and claims all the cash piles, you won't get any as well. So make sure to do that. Secondly, ATMs. You want to rob all these ATMs because there's a rare chance that you can get gold, diamond, or even void ATMs, which give you so much more money. So for example, this is a normal ATM, so this will give me around probably 200. Let's see. Yep, 200. Here we have a blue one, which should give a bit more. There we go, 300. Here's another one, a purple one. This should give even more cash. Let's see. There we go, 500. The red ones give 750. The gold ones give 5,000 or 10,000. I don't really remember. The diamond ones give 100,000, and the void one gives 500,000 to 1,000,000. So if you are really lucky, so these are very good ways to make money. But there's also another small way to make money as well. If, for example, you're going up to these ATMs, you collect this cash, you can also go ahead and get these cash registers, which also give a decent amount of cash as well. Depends if you're lucky. Go get the purple ones as well. There we go. So I could earn around 1,000 from that, from just alone. So you can definitely earn a lot of cash if you go ahead and target those ATMs as well. So yeah, make sure to rob anything as much as you can. But there's also another thing that I want to talk about as well. If you go over to the gas station in the city, or if you go up one right over there, here, or even there, you can also find these safes right here. If you go ahead and rob them, you can earn your daily login cash. This one is around 3,000, and that applies to all of those safes right there. They are very different to the houses. So if you go to this one right over there, this one, and this one, you can easily make around 12,000 cash. Make sure you claim these every day because that's a lot of money. But the next thing I want to talk about is these draws, because like I said last time, there's a chance you can get a Bitcoin or a diamond. These can give you around, the Bitcoin I believe is 90,000 cash, and the diamond is 50,000 cash. So if you're lucky, you can make a lot of cash from that as well. Next is the pair shop. This is also another good way to make money. So you can grab these phones and tablets right here. But if you have any explosives like C4 or rocket launchers, you can get these expensive gold looking items right here. Let's go ahead and get a C4. So there we go, we got a C4, explode that, and you can go ahead and collect the gold ones. It seems they have despawned unfortunately, but they can cost around thousands of cash as well. Not as much as the diamond or the Bitcoin, but it can get you a decent amount as well. So that's a pretty good way to make some money, of course. The radio station right here is also a very good way to make money. So if we actually go to this green screen room right here, we actually search these computers and get quite a lot of cash from this as well. The PCs alone get you around $800, and if you collect multiple, you can easily make a few thousand as well. So this is also a very good way to make money. Oop, I got a flash with a flash drive, and that's easily 1,200 for 1 kilogram as well. So that's actually really good to get. If you're lucky, you can get a GPU, and that can easily cost around 9,000 cash. So that's extremely good to get. Let me just search these to see if there's anything good. You can also get a HD or whatever it's called, and that will cost you around 400 cash. Alright, and there's one more location that I need to showcase, and this might be the most dangerous, but also a very good way to make a lot of cash. Also, excuse my internet here, it's completely breaking. This is the fort, also known as the military base. This is where you can get a ton of money, but it's also a very dangerous zone because it is a combat zone. You're going to get attacked by everyone. Police, syndicates, criminals, everyone. This is a full-on PvP combat zone, but this can also be the most valuable zone to get really good items. So if we actually go here, alright, so here we are. So we actually got lucky and actually found a weapon crate right here. It seems like it already has been hacked, because what you have to do is you need to hack it, and you have to wait around 10 minutes until it opens, and usually alarm goes off after that. But thankfully it is already hacked, and we can just go ahead and open it. So let's go ahead and open it. And what did we get? We got 2 sniper rifles, and we also got some decent cash as well. Ooh. So we made easily over 4,000 from that, and we also got a sapphire as well. I already have a sniper, so I don't need this, but this is also a very good way to getting weapons as well. You can also find these crates right here, which you can go ahead and open, and this will get you some cash as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and collect these. I apologize for my internet. It's not very good right now, but you can actually earn a decent amount of money as well. You can go ahead and actually search for these money piles as well. You can earn quite a decent amount as well. I can get around maybe 2,000 to over 3,000 from this cash pile, so those are definitely worth robbing. Look at that, we found a orange crate. This is a very rare one to find as well, so if we actually go ahead and open it, let's see what we get. Slow internet, I apologize. Let's see what we get. Here we go. So we got some cash, we got some gold, and we even got a weapon right here. I think that's an Uzi. Yep, that's an Uzi right there. So you can actually get some weapons from that as well, which is pretty good, and also some cash. So that's a really good way to make some money as well. Another crate. Let's go ahead and open it, and we got some silvers. You could go ahead and pick them up, but I don't need those, so might as well ignore that. Some more money piles, so let's go ahead and collect it. This is really good to make, so there we go. Collect. And we made 2,500 from that, pretty decent. You can also search the main building itself to see if there's anything good. There's also a huge, well, not a huge chance, but there's a chance that you can get a Bitcoin and also GPs from this military base as well, so that's pretty good. Ooh, we got a set bar and some cash as well from that orange crate, so that's also a very good way to make some quick cash. We got some gold, some money here. If we go up here, we can actually get a rocket launcher completely for free. And we got some more cash right here from the crate. So yes, the military base can be a very good way to make money, because as you can see here from the weapons crate, from the normal crate and the orange crate, you can get a decent amount as well. So yeah, this is another good location that you can rob. Let's go ahead and exit this place so nobody attacks us. So there you go. That's my guide on how you could earn as much cash as possible for all teams, all the information you need to know about the items, as well as the location of where to rob. So I hope you guys and girls find this video helpful, because I did my best to do my research and get as much information and best ways you can as much as possible. But of course, if you know any tips or tricks, then you can definitely comment below so other players who may be reading the comments can get some help from you guys as well, so be sure to do that. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys and girls enjoy this. Let me know what you guys and girls think of this comment, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that would definitely help me out. And I wish you guys luck in making as much money as you can in this game. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!